Money comes and money goes. Some people earn it, spend it, and still die broke. Others save it, hide it, and die forgotten. But the truly wise, they build wealth that doesn't just stop with them, it outlives them. I want you to pause for a moment and imagine this. 50 years after you are gone, your children's children are still feeding from the seeds you planted today. Your name is spoken with honor. Your signature is still on deeds. Your legacy is alive, even though your body is in the grave. That, my friend, is what I call wealth without end. And in this teaching, I will show you step by step of how to create prosperity that outlives you. Prosperity that flows like river through generations. Most people work for today. They hustle for rent. They fight for food. They chase survival. But let me ask you, what about tomorrow? Wealth that ends with you is a blessing, but wealth that outlives you is a legacy. There are two kinds of rich people. The first buy houses, buy cars, throw party, lavish the money, and die without leaving anything. The second invests, structures, documents, and dies, but their children still prosper. I knew two neighbors once. One spent his life showing off. Every weekend, his compound was full of drinks, music, and laughter. The other was quieter. He didn't buy flashy cars. He bought lands. He started businesses. He taught his children about money. 30 years later, the first family is broke, depending on hideouts. The second family, they own properties across the city. That is the difference between riches that die and riches without end. There are four pillars that guarantee wealth that lives beyond you. One is assets that outlive you. Don't just buy things, buy assets. Buy assets like lands, real estates, businesses, stocks. Assets that grows even when you are asleep. Two is structures that protect wealth. The four pillars. One is assets that outlive you. The second is structures that protect your wealth. If you don't build trusts, wills, holding companies, the government, even greedy relatives will scatter what you worked for. Structure is security. The third pillar is skills that multiply money. Don't just leave cash, leave knowledge. Teach your children how to grow well themselves. A fool can waste in 1 year what you have built in 40 if they don't know how money works. The fourth pillar is values that anchors wealth. Discipline, vision, integrity. Without these, wealth collapses. Look at many rich families. The first generation builds it. The second generation enjoys it. The third generation destroys it. Why? Because they never pass down values. Here is the mass example. If you invest $10,000 with 12% growth, in 30 years, you have over $300,000. $10,000 by 30 is giving you equivalent to $300,000. If your children don't touch it and they reinvest it, in 30 years again, it becomes $9 million. Do you see? Generational patience creates generational wealth. You must move from working for money to building systems. Salaries die with you. Systems outlive you. Someone may ask, What is system? System is anything or something that makes money for you even when you are not there. A family's business structured with or without you. Real estate that keeps collecting rents for decades. A trust fund that pays dividend every year. Investments that automatically reinvest themselves. Think of it like a tree. A tree doesn't grow for itself. It grows for the shade of generations. When you plant a wealth system, your children, your grandchildren will enjoy the shade. This is where many people fail. They build wealth, but they don't protect it. Do you know that most families' wealth disappears by second or third generation? Why? No plan. If you don't write a will, the government will decide. If you don't create a trust, greedy relatives will scatter it. If you don't get a life insurance, your family may struggle when you are gone. Listen carefully. The graveyard is full of great earners that never became great planners. Protect what you are building. Wealth is not about how much you make. It's about how much remains. Here is the most painful truth. Money without wisdom is a curse. If you leave your children millions and you don't teach them how to manage millions, you didn't bless them. You bury them in debts, waiting for manifestation. This is why you must transfer knowledge and not just cash. Create wealth education session in your family. Teach your children about budgeting, investing, discipline, debt. Look at Rockefeller family. Every member is taught how money works. That's why the name Rockefeller still echoes with wealth today. So I challenge you, start money conversation in your family today. Don't just leave inheritance, leave instructions. Let me give you the blueprint for building wealth without end. 5 clear steps. Step 1, start small, but start early. Don't wait for millions. Start with what you have now. Step 2, build assets that compound. For example, stocks, land, real estate, businesses. Step 3, secure it with legal protection, wills, trust, documents. Step 4, teach the next generation. Don't just give, educate. Step 5, anchor it with value. Money without values is destruction waiting. Think of it this way. If your grandfather planted one cocoa tree 100 years ago and every generation kept planting, by now your family will be a cocoa dynasty. Wealth is a seed. Don't just eat it, plant it. Now you have built it. How do you sustain it? 3 habits. 1, discipline. Here, you are expected not to overspend so that you don't kill the tree because you are enjoying the fruit. 2, documentation. Put things in writing. Don't leave it to chance. 3, diversification. Don't put all your wealth in one basket. Spread it. Never eat the seed meant for your grandchildren. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your grandchildren 50 years from now, standing in front of an estate with your name on it. They are saying, "Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Grandma, because you thought ahead." We are not in poverty today. That's, my friend, and it's called wealth without end. From today, change your mindset. Stop thinking of wealth only for yourself. Start thinking generationally. Buy assets, protect them. Think of the next generation and make sure you anchor it with values. Because when you do this, your name will not die. Your wealth will not end. Your legacy will shine like light across generations. This is your calling, to build wealth without end.